The second exercise, which many guys don't do, is hip thrust. So many guys will squat and deadlift, and those feel like alpha exercises. Hip thrust is kind of like the exercise that you see a bunch of the girls do in the gym. And often it builds like a really, really beautiful physique in girls when they just do hip thrust. Many guys are almost afraid to do hip thrust because, they, one, it kind of feels like, oh, it's gay. It's like, girls do it. Or two, many guys do rightly say like, oh, you don't really need to do it. You can do Romanian deadlifts or normal deadlifts or squats and it's fine. What I will say is hip thrust hit your glutes and your hamstring really well. And your glutes specifically are a very important part of the leg because your glutes are kind of like the shoulders of your leg, where, if you like to have nice looking arms, it's actually not about the arms. It's actually about the separation of your delt to the arm. So essentially, it's like when girls say, oh, he's got nice arms, often they don't even know what they're talking about because it's not arms what they're talking about. It's not biceps or triceps. It's actually literally lateral delts that girls are attracted to because it gives you a shoulder look. It's the same thing with legs. If we just look at you and you're not doing a full-on quad stretch, but you're just walking through the street, your legs will look a lot more jacked and you'll look a lot more strong and like thick if you had bigger glutes and hamstrings than quads. Quads are kind of like the muscle that everyone wants to train and do squats and stuff, and that's awesome. But if you want to have like that almost shoulder effect for the arm, you want bigger glutes for the legs. It gives you more of like this sort of thick butt look, which almost sounds absurd for guys, but trust me when I say like that's actually like it's very attractive and you look like you're strong, like you can move some big weights. And also just for like the sort of ego fun, hip thrust is the only exercise, at least for me, where I can make the bar bend. So there's videos of me where I've done like 200, 220 kg, whatever it was, 230 kg hip thrust. And that's like literally the standard Olympic bar starts bending at that weight. So that just feels like an awesome feeling. What is that? That's like 400 and something pounds, something like that. Maybe close to 500 pounds of hip thrust before.